So let me just start this video off right here saying that I have no intention of uploading this. I just randomly managed to stumble upon this article by looking at some updates. So this came as a surprise to me as it might come as a surprise to everybody else around here. So that said, let's actually start this video up properly. So, before I start off anything, yes, I'm still homeless. Yeah, but there has been a couple of changes throughout here and there. Uh, so let's not get into detail on that. What I am really coming to into the topic of things now is what's been going on with Animusic lately. And this is probably going to be like a facepalm for everybody because everybody expects that the whole project has been abandoned and everything like that. But what they don't like to understand is that I actually spit out the facts because I'm actually one who still cares about this whole entire franchise or series of events or something like that. So let's start off with the website itself. Screw the DVDs right now. The website. I went on there to see that everything was updated, but it was actually updated due to the fact that the website hasn't been updated within the last few years. So to modernize that, they went and did updates to their own website. And that's not the only thing they had to update either. For the longest amount of time, Wayne himself has been going through some depression. Has lost his animator. Has basically lost almost everything. Had some sort of disease. I forgot what that was. And this was all after the Sound of 12 was released. And don't get me wrong, I know how depression feels. I wrote a whole album about that, which is over up on the music page. And I guess you could say everything that has been modernized on the website has to take a turn of events to when everything else is modernized. Yeah, can't talk. So what does this mean? For all we know, Animusic could be using FL Studio. For all we know, Animusic could be using this specific program. And with millions of programs to use, the one that has been suggested the most by a lot of people was the Unreal Engine, which is how I found this out. Animusic is currently using Unreal Engine as a test dummy for their modeling, and it might be official that they're going to be using it for the third album. So, and here's some screenshots too. Like, I took a screenshot of the website showing that it's been updated. I took a screenshot showing that Unreal Engine is listed in there. Then I downloaded the screenshots that have been taken by Wayne himself with his newer models in the Unreal Engine. And I do gotta say, they look fascinating. I didn't know Unreal Engine could be used as a filmmaking thing. I know it as its game engine, but I guess Blender has that same thing too, and I never knew about it until I started using it. So what could this mean for Wayne's projects in the future, especially Animusic 3? At this time, we don't know. And for all we know, it's going to be official that it's still going to be coming out just by judging by the way things have been updated, including its engine. But will Unreal Engine be its official engine for the actual animation itself? We don't know. So before people go and speculate that Wayne completely abandoned Animusic 3, it's still in the back of his mind. Right now, he's just trying to think of better ways to make Animusic more modern with Unreal Engine and some other sort of engine. So let's keep this in mind. There's still experiments to be done. You just can't go and assume somebody's going to abandon something just because they haven't uploaded anything in such a long time. That's happened with YouTubers. That auto-verification has happened to me. And for years, since 2013, people have assumed that Wayne abandoned the project completely, or just completely ripped people off, when that doesn't seem to be the case. There's experiments that he has to get done. And right now he's doing this with his models. We don't know what he's going to be using for his music production. We don't know what goes on behind the studio except for him. So, let's not go and assume that Wayne has been abandoning his own project for years. It's official, he's still working on it. And that's just by proving to everybody on his website with these screenshots. And I apologize to Wayne if he didn't want these uploaded onto YouTube right now. But people need to wake up. They need to see that there's people out there who are experimenting with stuff, who want to try new things just so they can grab more attention. So with that said, take this as fact, not fiction. I even had to do 2 uploads on the same topic once. That was years back. But it's whatever. So, for now, Sunchip out.